Hi everyone, this is Marie Blue Angel, and I am back with the demo for Views of You. Now, last time we were just about to head into the, little party that our basically dorm slash building is putting on, aka Derek, who is part of building management. And reminder if you don't know or remember anything from Views of You, but our character has moved to Cloverfield to start studies at this university, and this building that we got an apartment in is basically a pretty popular university building for the students. And so most of these people, if not all of them, should be university students. And we have met Derek, who is one of the building management employees, Sven, who we met on the bus from the train station to the building, and then we also met Gwen, who is one of our apartment slash hallway neighbors, and we are with Gwen and Bea right now as we open up on this scene. So let's see what happens. And yeah, I'm excited to get back into it. I really like the pacing so far, and I like the art style and the music, so it's been really nice to kind of get into this. And I like that I can kind of share my thoughts about my decisions, which I usually do when I play these types of games, but I feel like I'm doing this more so with a lot of connections to personal experience and things that, I would do. But anyways, if you haven't checked out Views of You, I recommend looking at my first part one rather, playthrough of the demo, so you can get caught up and then come rejoin us when you're done. Anyways, let's see. We're coming from the elevator. As the doors slide open, Bea excitedly reacts to someone in the corner of the lobby. Right, Bea is talking about this guy who apparently is it or not it. We're kind of in the middle, so maybe we'll see. Who this guy is, or maybe he's another silhouette. The lobby is filled with other students, some eating pizza, others drinking beers. Everyone is chatting and playing games. Drinking games, specifically. There's a small speaker in the middle of the room playing music to give the whole room some ambiance. Bea's eyes light up, sparkling in the light. See y'all later. I've got a hottie, not hottie to chat up. Okay, bye. She leaves me alone with Gwen. And that leaves the two of us. She's so into him, but she's also so unhinged about it. She smiles at me, leaning her head towards the crowd of students. Want to get some free pizza? Yeah, of course I do. The perfect answer. I mean, free food, especially in college times, is essential. A woman after my own heart. We make our way through the crowd, arriving at a table with plentiful boxes of pizza. There's a small note on display. It reads, "Please only eat up to 3 slices of pizza. We are not rich. Management." Gwen and I each grab a paper plate and look through the many different pizza combinations they ordered. Take this one. It's got cheese in the crust. Gwen points to a rather juicy-looking pizza. Sure. I mean, I personally like different types of pizza, so this cheese in the crust sounds good too. I grab a slice. Gwen nods approvingly. I promise you will not regret it. It's one of the only decent options here. Gwen goes through every pizza, describing the good and the bad for all of them. By the end, I'm starving, but ever so knowledgeable about pizza. All right, let's dig in. I bite into her recommended pizza. My taste buds dance around my mouth. The texture of the cheese and crust are the perfect balance of gooey and crunchy. Gwen stares at my face, examining my reaction. Right? I told you. As we finish eating, Derek joins us, eager to eat. I mean, I'm sure you've been setting up everything. Okay, this is Derek with like the two different two-toned hair color here. Hey, Gwen. Marie. Both of you's enjoying your pizzas? His words are very subtly slurred. He excitedly goes for the pineapple pizza. Ooh, grabbing 3 slices. I love pineapple pizza. He has a beer in his other hand. From the way he is acting, I don't think it's his first. Gwen winces at his choice. No, Gwen, I love pineapple pizza. I haven't eaten all day, so this is a treat. We watch Derek eat his pizza. Gwen forces herself to look away, clearly disapproving of his choice. She's right to be disgusted. I like pineapple on pizza, actually. Sorry, Gwen. People just don't understand having taste. I mean, I know this is not, people always talk about it, but like, I truly don't care as long as, it's only really a problem if you want to share pizza and you can't do a half and half situation. But otherwise, I don't really care. It's just more for me, if anything. Oh, return. I give Derek an approving nod. Pineapple is amazing on pizza, isn't it? Gwen gives both of you a look of disbelief. Sorry, Gwen. Absolutely. He winks at me and clicks his tongue. I knew you were a woman of taste, Marie. Blush. Of taste, but not of good taste. Oh, Gwen, poor sweet Gwen. If only you understood flavors the way we do. Our superior taste buds they are superior. She scoffs and starts explaining every pizza's flavor profile to Derek. I mean, these are very strong opinions, but also very knowledgeable about pizza, so, that's also fun to learn about. I take a look around the lobby, trying to see who else I'll be sharing a roof with. I can see Sven across the room drinking a beer by himself. I guess we should wave. He raises his head in my direction and sheepishly waves back. Okay, putting aside that this is a psychological thriller visual novel, in a general scenario, obviously, when you don't know anything, I think it's nice to be friendly with people who are also friendly and respectful towards you, which Sven has been so far. And I don't know, I will say, if you can't tell already, maybe I've talked about this, or you're new to my channel, never have watched too many of my videos, but I am an introvert. But I will say that apparently I'm not as introverted as I like to think, because I do like talking and socializing with people, which I do think is, maybe I am as introverted as I think, but I am highly sociable. So honestly, in a situation like this, if I run into you and I see you again, especially given that I know that he lives in this building / he knows that I know, like, I don't think that's totally off, for doing that, and I don't think it's awkward at all. And also, my policy about meeting new people, usually I feel like, obviously I want to see if like people have mutual energy towards like reaching out and saying hey and like all that. That's one thing, but I understand that in the beginning it's a little awkward, or it can be, and so I don't care if like I put a little bit more effort at initiating, like, oh hey, like I see you and like I've seen you before and we chatted. I'll do that a couple times as long as people seem receptive to it. Anyways, tell me what you would do. Would you wave or not wave? But apparently, oh, he's walking over here. His twinkling eyes almost smiling once he's joined our circle. Hey. Derek starts on his second slice when Sven joins us. Hey. Derek covers his mouth, trying to be mindful about the fact that he's talking and eating me. Yet not mindful enough not to do it. Sven! So happy to see you here, bud. Huh. Sven stares at Derek's pineapple pizza slice. Yeah, me too. There's not a single shred of sincerity in his voice. Why? Hey, all of the neighbors are here. Oh, are you the one who's like, do not disturb, Sven? That's kind of crazy. Neighbors? Neighbors? D9, that's Sven. Oh, D9 was just do not disturb, right? The post-it note in the last video we passed by all our neighbors' doors, and a lot of them were decorated differently. Like 1, 2, and 3 were all like different facets of people's personalities. I think D9 on the door just said do not disturb. Okay, fine. Then obviously D10 is Derek. D10, that's me. D11, that's Marie. And D12 is Gwen. Did Gwen have the one with like the recipes on it? Like banana bread recipe and just like bread in general? like a bakery poster. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I don't know if we have like a gallery to look at. Anyways, okay, cute. Oh, of course, we're the four neighbors at the end of the hallway on the fourth floor. Kind of crazy. We'll we'll probably see each other pretty often then. Here's to a new friendship. Yes, I like your personality, Derek. I mean, I like how sociable and encouraging and extroverted you are. Derek raises his beer can to the air. To being neighbors. Cheers with him, of course. I grab an imaginary glass and raise it up to his can. To being neighbors. Gwen laughs, happily joining me in my charade. May we have a wonderful relationship as neighbors. If either of you are noisy, I won't be afraid to tell management. Hey, that's me. Sven hesitates, but eventually joins us, clinking his real beer can with Derek's. Neighbors. Okay, I mean, it's fine if you're a bit more reserved. I don't care about that. It's fine. Anyways, we're gonna see. Okay, look at us. If you can't tell already, these are apparently the different potential love interests. Sven, Derek, and Gwen. Or Gwen, Derek, and Sven. I like that it's Sven, Gwen on the ends there for rhyming purposes. You guys are so great. Derek downs his beer. He's having a heart. He's like, I need to just take back all my alcohol. Kick it all back. Sven is unbothered by this act, but Gwen is clearly bothered. Derek leaves swiftly, only to return with a large bottle of water. I'm glad that he's hydrating. Good call. Okay, maybe I've drunk a little too much for tonight. I'll be strictly on the H2O from now on. All of my direct neighbors are here. This seems like a good time to get to know them. I'm assuming I can talk to all of them, so we're going to talk with Gwen. I approach Gwen. Hey, Gwen. Hey, Marie. Did you enjoy your pizza? Yeah, did you? Positively. What do you study? Oh, I'm part of the General Studies course. I really don't have a set path in mind. Me too, actually. She looks at me, somewhat surprised. I totally thought you'd be in fine arts or fashion. One of those artsy majors. Oh, what gives you that idea? Just the way you're put together. I mean it as a compliment. I think you look good. Me, oblivious. Oh, thanks. You're not too bad yourself. Thanks. Maybe we could coordinate classes. I'm in my final year, but there might be something we could take together next semester. You know, if the opportunity ever pops up. Taking a class with someone I know could make it more enjoyable, definitely. I think class is more enjoyable when you either know someone already or you make friends in the class, or at least one of them at least. Yeah, now I'm thinking about my university days. That's hella crazy. Anyways, maybe I'll take you up on that offer. She smiles. Her smile is so bright, I could swear the sun would be jealous. It's a nice smile. Even though I'm in general studies, I might not end up needing the degree anyways. It's more of a make my parents proud thing. Oh, any idea what you want to do next? Post-degree. Maybe open my own bakery. Okay, definitely is the bakery door. That'd be fun. It's already what I do, and I know all the ins and outs of bakery management. Oh, that's really cool. And maybe that's also why you know about pizza. That sounds like a really nice goal to have. How long have you and Bea been friends? Oh, her? She's my best friend. We're actually childhood friends. Her parents own the bakery on Main Street. Ooh, we're practically family. Wow, so you've known each other for a really long time now. I feel like I said that sarcastically. I was just reading. Wow, so you've known each other for a really long time now. Yeah, we grew up in a little town, town a little far from here. How did you meet? I actually don't know. It's been so long that I just feel like she's been a constant part of my life. Wow, that's amazing. I've never had a friendship like that. You must be incredibly close. Yeah, we were practically inseparable as kids. And now? We're still very close, but we have our own lives. She isn't really interested in her family's business. I, on the other hand, am basically a co-owner at this point. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna go check the others. Alright, talk to you later. Okay, so we learned about her. Let's just go from left to right and we'll talk to Derek. Hey, Derek. Marie, just the woman I wanted to talk to. Welcome to our city. I hope it wasn't too much trouble getting here. Thanks, Derek. What do you study? The same questions. This is the college small talk. I see. I'm studying literature. Do you like to read? Not as much as I like to write. Oh, but I do read as well. I mean, I hope so. Ask to read his writing? I mean, I don't know. I was gonna say ask why, like, what about it? But I don't know. We've just met. But maybe he'd be open to it. Ask what he likes to read. I would just ask about the writing. Could I read some of your writing? Blushing. You want to do that? Yeah, sure. It's a little embarrassing, but I'd be happy to show you. What do you usually write? That's what I thought our question could be. When I don't have much time, I try to write little haikus. Okay, but earlier the one, unless I mean, maybe I counted the haiku wrong. Like the syllable. It's 575, right? Like 5 syllables on the top, 7 in the middle, and 5 on the end. But I thought the last one on that post-it note last time was like 4 syllables. But maybe I miscounted. I don't remember. Ah, right. I remember all the little post-it notes he had on his door. Also fiction. Oh, fiction. What kind? Mystery. Ooh. I love solving mysteries. The thrill of a good twist. Horror, suspense. That kind of stuff. I'm not really good at writing it, though. Everyone solves my twists immediately. Born to write mystery, forced to be an open book, I guess. I like a good mystery. Can I try solving your twists? All right. I'll send you my next short story. All right, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Why did you join the housing management team? I mean, I assume benefits mean you get room, like boarding benefits, you know, and bill or it's a job and you pay the bills. Oh, it helps pay the bills. We get paid for our work, so it's great. Helps me afford living. How much do you make? Huh, not enough for the work it is. But it makes up for it by being really rewarding. Nothing beats the satisfaction of knowing you've helped someone else. I like your positive attitude, Derek. That's really sweet. You think so? Cute smile. Blushing. Okay, bye. Bye. Yeah, sure. Talk to you later, Marie. I like that apparently they're just waiting for their turns. We're talking to Sven now. Hi, Sven. Sven's eyes linger on mine. Hey, Marie. Hello. What do you study? Have a staring contest. Fine arts. You must be really good at drawing then. I'm decent. Asked to see his work. I want to see. I'd love to see your work sometime. That can be arranged. Smile, smile. But I'll only show you what's worthy of being shown. Most of it's just shapes and colors. Isn't everything just shapes and colors? Sven chuckles softly. Yeah, everything is. I've been struggling a bit recently with my paintings, though. Oh, squiggly face, smile, mouth shape. Oh, how so? It's just lacking. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? And your eyes were weird for a second. Hello? It's just like what? Okay, I guess whatever. Okay, sign. But maybe you were having trouble, realistically, maybe you're just having trouble with it and that's what bothers you. But once I've got something good, I'll let you know. You can show me it, even if it's bad. I'm not sure what your criteria for worthy is. I just know by the feeling. That's subjective, though. Fine. I'll show you sometime. Have a staring contest. Hey. Blushing. Hello? We're having a staring contest. Okay. He doesn't look away even once, and he's blushing. Look at that you're blushing too. My eyes are starting to dry up, yet his are still firmly gazing into mine. It's starting to sting. He looks like he could keep going for longer. His eyes are softening, and I finally notice the bright red state of his cheeks. When I finally blink, he breathes out a sigh of relief. I lost this time. Better luck next time. Sure. Okay, see you soon, Marie. Okay. Hello, we gotta talk to all of them. I don't have any questions. And because we asked them everything. As the number of people dwindle, the lobby feels more and more cozy. Ugh, I need to crash. I'm responsible for organizing a breakfast bar tomorrow since it's welcoming ceremony day. Do you not have teammates? It was nice getting to know you better, Marie. Sven. Gwen, it's always a pleasure. Derek vanishes, humming a little fun tune. Yeah, I'm gonna go on a walk. Gwen has been tapping her foot for a while, glancing all over the room. I'll see you around, yeah? She smiles politely before walking away. Maybe she's looking for Bea. I'll walk you to your room if you want. Sure, let's go. We walk together towards the elevator. We catch Derek there, and as the doors slide close, he places his foot between them so that it would open back up for us. Okay, the guys. Oh, you guys gonna hit the hay too? Maybe. I'm just tired of hearing so many voices. Huh, there were more people than I expected. I call that a success on my part. I've had a very eventful day. You did move in today. I'm really glad you stopped by. Management seems like a lot of work. I don't do it alone. We're a team of 6 people making this happen, which is great, but it seems like you're everywhere. Where's the rest of the management team? There's good and bad times. I have to wake up earlier to set up the breakfast bar, which kinda sucks, 'cause I'm not really an early riser. But at least I don't have to clean up tonight. Ooh, nice. Some other management members are staying late for that. I will say I'd rather set up than clean up, personally. Not that I couldn't do both, or can't do the other, but, you know, it's a preference. What will be at the breakfast bar? Sven just wants the free food. As he should, honestly. I do too. It's half the reason I do the job. I mean, fair. We continued chatting all the way to our doors. Good night, lovely folks. Bye, Derek. Derek enters his apartment first. I get a quick glimpse into his home before he shuts his door. It looks rather messy, with many things covering his floor. Sven is standing in front of the door next to mine. Good night, Marie. Sven carefully opens his door, paying attention to how loud he is. Oh, that's very attentive. Good night. I enter my home. My room was comforting to see. At least we unpacked earlier, too. It doesn't quite feel like home to me yet, but I imagine that's something that will come with time. I quickly scan the room, thinking of anything I could do to make it feel more like it's mine. I do plan on living here for a few years, so it wouldn't hurt to do some decorating. Maybe posters. Picture frames, maybe even. I jot down a few ideas on my phone notes app. It has gotten fairly late. Maybe I should head in for the night. But I also feel like some fresh air would help me relax. Check out the balcony, I guess. I thought we were going to go outside, but I was like, it doesn't make sense. We could have hung out with Gwen. I didn't get the chance to check it out earlier, which is true. I slide the glass door open. Whoa. A pretty good view considering what I'm paying to live here. I can see a part of Main Street from here. A faint layer of smoke trails off in the air. Smoke? It's coming from right next door. I look to my left, and there's Sven on his balcony, smoking a cigarette. His balcony is a few feet away, barely close enough to hold a conversation without raising our voices. The smell of tobacco clouds the air. Okay, smoker. Oh, I like how the sky looks, though, and I like the colors on this. Sven? He blows smoke away from my direction. Marie, sorry, does smoking bother you? He looks so shocked. I mean, you're outside in your place. Like, I mean, you're at least you know what? I mean, yeah, smoking technically bothers me, but like, it's also in your own living space and you are outdoors. And you were mindful to keep the smoke away from me. In general, though, I mean, obviously, it's not even obvious because you guys don't know me personally, but like, I don't smoke or anything. I don't generally care if people do. I just hate being in contained spaces when people choose to do it. For example, like public transportation, that can happen even though you're not technically supposed to, but it's more like I get massive headaches from smoking, like tobacco, and if it's marijuana or something, I just get really nauseous. So with that in mind, I'm going to say no, you can keep smoking because we are outside and it's like his own balcony and everything. And he's being mindful about not blowing it in my direction. If it really bothers me in the future, I would probably say something more, but, it's fine. No, you can keep smoking. All right, thanks. He brings out an ashtray and positions himself slightly away from me. Whenever he blows smoke, he purposely turns his head away, see? Very mindful. How considerate. It's the bare minimum. Exactly, I know. I'm always like, whoa, but sometimes people don't do the bare minimum. He takes another long drag. He looks pretty nice in this lighting. I still appreciate it. Heh. Do you smoke? No, I don't. That's probably for the better. I like my lungs somewhat pristine. Yeah, you should keep them that way. He smirks at me before turning back to the view. You had a good day? All things considered. Maybe good, maybe bad? I haven't decided yet. Blushing. Can I do anything to make it good? Huh, that's nice of you. But I think I just need to process everything. Smart. Too many things at once can be overwhelming. I'm sorry, I wanted to look at the character sprite with the background. We both sit in silence for a while, taking in the view. From the 4th floor, you could see a decent bit away. I'm assuming 4th floor is the top floor, which is also really nice. But I actually don't know. It looks like we are, but I can't tell from this angle. The air feels so light and crisp. The faint smell of Sven's cigarette lingers. It's calm and peaceful. It's nice. It feels like the first time today that my head was clear. After a few minutes, I start feeling really cold. I'm heading back in. You? Not yet. I'll stay out here for a while longer. I catch a glimpse at the inside of his apartment. His room is full of painted canvases with all sorts of color combinations. He's quite the artist. I can see his art supplies scattered around his room. I can almost decipher his creative process. Did you paint those? He looks back into his room. Even though it was dark, he's blushing, I could very visibly see a flush of red hit his cheeks. It only got redder and redder. You can see them. I should have closed my blinds. They're not good. No, I like them. You too. Again, I don't know. They feel so soulless to me. You're right, they are soulless. I think they're beautiful. You do. His eyes widen. Does he not think his art is beautiful? Maybe he's one of those self-critical artists who will never feel satisfied. I mean, Isn't that all of us? I mean, maybe it's to the extreme, though. I'll give you one if you want. I've got way too many here anyway. Yeah? Come by sometime, just not right now. You need to give me notice so I can clean up. Sure, let's do that. I say goodbye one final time and head back inside, closing my blinds behind me. Okay, nice. We gotta talk to Sven more. I decided to quickly make use of my shower, washing off any bad energy I had encountered today. Good note on the bad energy and washing it off. Most of my skincare and hygiene products are unscented. I found that perfume products often irritated my skin. I had brought smaller sample-sized hygiene products because they didn't take up much space in my luggage. I'll need to buy more soon. I could try to find a smell that suits me, or I can keep using the same unscented products. What should I do? I mean, I don't know what choice this means, like what impact this is going to have. I'm going to argue that it's good to stick to something unscented only because we have lots of, like, we're transitioning into a new space, which means lots of, like, decision making, and I don't really want to do that right now. And also, if it's not broken, I don't fix it, generally speaking, especially when it comes to skincare and things. And you're about to, like, start school and, like, be more stressed and, like, all that, so I would probably stick to what already works for you. But that's all to say. It's not like you should never try anything new. But I'm going to say, for now, stick to something unscented. I mean, it's not that it's too risky. It's more just I think about the trial and error you have to do. And then, I mean, yeah, I guess in a sense it is quote unquote risky, but that's not exactly how I would put it. My skin's pH balance is way too sensitive for change. Fresh and clean, I walk out the shower and change into my PJs. I slip into my bed, nice and comfortable. The bedding is soft and cold. Did I fall asleep? Ooh, thank you for playing. You reached the end of the Views of You demo. No, I want more. I want to know more. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it. I encourage you to play Views of You, the demo, on your own if you want to check out other choices. Because there's a lot going on, but I do like the setup of it, and I'm very intrigued by the characters, or the people that we've met, rather, and by our main character and kind of what challenges we're going to face as we get used to a new city and start school and meet new people and everything. But I'm very proud of us because we did a lot and we talked a lot to new people, and then we just ended it with just sleeping and regaining our energy. So that's great. But let me know what you think of Views of You. How would you approach this kind of situation and different views, different people that you're interacting with, or how would you interact with them? Also, let me know, I guess. And really, I mean, so far, even though I know from the game page this is a psychological thriller, so far it doesn't seem like that. The only one who really seems kind of like giving me vibes is Fen. It seems like he, like, especially the more bumbling part that I caught, but maybe you're not going to catch, like, as a regular person in an interaction. If you don't hear the mumbling is like, oh, okay, like, you are a bit, like, you already like our character, which is fine. It's only, like, intense because it's like, whoa, like, we just met. But we don't know yet if that's going to be something that turns obsessive, or if this is just like, oh, like, this is a guy who knows what he wants kind of a thing. Who knows, and how that will play into the overall story. Yeah, I've had fun playing Views of You, and I'm glad I could stumble upon it. I will say, I think I've had it saved on my list, so I'm just going down my list, or kind of looking at game pages and seeing what game synopses I like best when I play games. But anyways, if you like the video, please don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more playthroughs of indie visual novels, because I will be playing again soon. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good rest of your day.